Okay, welcome. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about shopping. Now, there are different ways that we can go shopping. So, my first question is for Ken or Alex. What are different ways that we can go shopping? Or when you first hear the word shopping, what do you think? I suppose many people think women, the shopping mall or shopping center, and lots of shopping bags, which would be the stereotype. However, we're breaking those molds today. So, when you hear shopping, what do you think of? Maybe Alex, if you'd like to start. When I say the word shopping, what comes to mind?
For me, I think when I thought shopping, I think about how it's shop when I can buy food. Supermarket with fruits.
Okay, so good. So we think of a supermarket. In American English, we would say the grocery store. So good. So that's the first thing. All right. Ken, what's the first thing you think of when I say shopping?
Sometimes killing my time,
Mm-hmm.
like for window shopping or something, or to browse the book. Also to change the mood.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, it's a kind of sometimes daily necessity because I need to buy some foods there, daily basis. Yeah.
Okay, good. So you've actually said window shopping. For those that don't know what window shopping is, do you go shopping for windows or what do you do when you window shop?
I just browse the items, uh, yeah, through the window. Sometimes inside the shop, but
Okay.
I usually I don't buy anything. Yeah.
Good. Well, I like the word browse that you use as well. Browse is when you just kind of look at things.
Right.
You know, maybe you'll pick something up, you'll take a look, put it down. So that's browse. So, okay, so very good. Perfect. Shopping. Yeah, shopping, we think of more physical things when you go shopping. Nowadays, for example, we have different online methods. Not sure if I can really say the words, but the companies of different ways to shop online, and I use it quite a bit. It's pretty easy for me, and actually, it's my dad's birthday on Thursday, so I'll be sending him a gift via online shopping. So it's very helpful. It's very easy. Just find something, click, 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 done. All right. So
Right.
shopping has definitely changed these days. Ken, do you go online shopping a lot, or do you prefer to browse and go window shopping in person?
Uh, in terms of the how can I say? Yeah, online shopping. I sometimes use that, but in terms of clothes, I won't use that because I need to check my size or
Mm-hmm.
actual texture of the clothes or something like that. Also, it's a bit difficult to return if it doesn't fit. But however, talking about buying computer, maybe I always compare the spec of computer price online, and after that I decide. Uh, Also, I recently I found the song I forgot, but all of a sudden I remember the song, and I found it the song on YouTube, and I find the CD in a reasonable price on Amazon, but Amazon tie up with a lot of CD dealers all over the world, so I ordered British CD shop to buy CD on Amazon. So maybe such kind of CD shopping style. Yeah, sometimes I do online.
All right. Well, very good, very good. And Alex, do you shop online these days? Or have you ever shopped online?
Yes, I've shopped online sometimes, but I'm not like shopping in general, but buy some, for example, device or another product. It's very easy online. For example, from previous week, I buy ticket for flight, and I cannot eat how it's on another way, because I live far away from center, and it's take a lot time for drive to agency and buy in place. Something like this.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's something that I hadn't thought of. If you don't live near a lot of places, I suppose maybe the mail might not come as often or something, but yeah, that's definitely something I hadn't thought about. Living in the city myself, excuse me, I have shops around, but then, like I said, I like to shop online because it's easier and it's kind of fun. And sometimes I think it's cheaper, in my opinion. Sometimes that's true, sometimes that's not. Or if you look on special websites that have special deals and you think, ooh, this is a fantastic price. I've looked it up on different shopping places online and it's been cheaper. So you definitely do have to do some research. So good, perfect. Well, what I'd like to do is go through a couple different other ways of shopping. All right, I have a very short presentation today. But yes, we can talk about many different ways of shopping. It might be going, I don't know if going to a restaurant would be considered shopping. I don't think so. But going to the grocery store, or clothing, as Kenna had mentioned, or just buying gifts in general. So perfect. Let me just go ahead. I need to make sure this is ready. And we'll talk about different vocabulary used as well. Where am I? I know where I am here. Perfect. Just one sec. Oh, here we go. Perfect. There we go. All right, now looks like you can see this. So we'll start off with some questions, okay? So this first question says, can I have 6 red apples, please? Where do you think we would be to ask this question?
In grocery shop?
Exactly.
Grocery store.
Exactly. Yeah, shop is more British. If I say shop, it refers to like the mechanics. For example, my car is in the shop. That's it, American. That's the only time we really use shop. So good, the grocery store. Sure, can I have 6 red apples, please? That's good. How much is that? Where would we ask this question?
I think almost all stores.
Okay. Trying to think to debate with you, but I think you're absolutely correct. I mean, we can use this in the grocery store. How much is that? Sometimes things don't have the prices. Maybe it's closed. Maybe there's a discount on something and you'd like to know the final price. So absolutely, how much is that would be everywhere. The next is, I'd like to try on a pair of jeans, please. Where would I be in this situation? Maybe Alex?
I'm not sure how it's on English. It's a shop with clothes.
Clothes shop, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect. I'm trying to think if there's a different name for it. Ken, can you think of a different name? Clothes shop, a clothing shop?
Actually, I don't know, maybe a boutique.
Okay, well, a boutique to me is a little bit more fancy and normally for women. A boutique.
Yeah. Usually expensive.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we stole the French word boutique and we're making everything fancy. Okay, but sure, yeah, you can definitely buy some jeans there. Yeah, that's fine. Trying to think. Maybe even at a second-hand store. Do you know what a second-hand store is, Ken?
Ah, yes, I know second-hand
What
store.
is it?
People sell their items or clothes or books to the dealer, and the dealer sell these second-hand items in the shop.
Mm.
So a kind of used item. Yeah.
Exactly. Yep. It's been used once before or a couple of times before. We don't know. Or even sometimes it's new. I've gone to secondhand stores in the United States and some clothing still have the tags on them. So it just means that maybe they were at least bought previously and then they're trying to be sold again. Okay. Okay. Excuse me. And then this next one says, I'd like to get some money out, please. Where can we use this sentence, this question, sorry? Where can we use this question? I'd like to get some money out, please.
The kind of withdraw the money out means withdraw the money.
Withdraw the money. You're definitely remembering some of the vocabulary we've seen, yes. So they're withdrawing money or taking out money. Okay.
I think it's bank or ATM. I don't know.
Yeah, the ATM would be perfect.
Okay, but is it called shop? A shop?
No, this is a bank. I mean, you can, for example, when I was in Amsterdam, we went to a grocery store that didn't accept credit cards. And they said, oh, we have an ATM. So I think it depends on the place as well. Well, in the United States, I think some places have either banks inside the grocery store, for example.
Yeah, same. Nowadays, same in the supermarket, big shopping mall or 7-Eleven stores, ATM machines or bank itself is there. Yeah, in the shopping mall. Yeah. Not
Right,
7-Eleven store.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends. This could be at a bank, and we don't go shopping at a bank, but it is related to shopping. We do need money, right, to go shopping. And then this last one here says, could I have an Americano, please? No sugar. What is this? What are they asking first?
I think it's cafe.
Yep, it's coffee. That's fine. And does anyone know what an Americano is?
It's a kind of coffee.
Yeah, and how? Because we have lattes, we have cappuccinos, we have lots of different types. Do you know how this is prepared?
Americano is coffee with no milk.
Okay, good. And I'm looking for one more thing. What's the difference, for example, between an espresso and an Americano?
I don't know, but we say American coffee in a coffee shop for a bit weaker coffee.
Okay. And how is coffee weaker? How do you make coffee weaker?
If I'm not mistaken, to Americano add some water.
Yeah, that's exactly the word I was looking for. So an espresso is very strong, very, very, very strong coffee. An Americano has more water added to it. Okay, so that's the difference. And so where would we use this question? Where would we say this? Could I have an Americano, please? No sugar.
In cafe or a restaurant.
Exactly, yep. In a cafe or a restaurant, that's great. Okay. So what other questions can we think of when shopping?
Mm,
What other questions? Maybe, Ken, you were talking about size to try on clothes before.
Mhm.
Do you have a bigger, we can say
Mhm.
bigger or
Okay,
smaller
is it bigger
size?
or do you have a bigger, a smaller size, or do you have a different color?
I'm just writing that. Does this come in any other colors? This is a different way, or you can say more directly, are there other colors?
Mhm.
Good. Okay, so that's for clothes. What about in a grocery store? We have about the apples and how much is that? Is there anything else that you can think of? Other questions?
Maybe grocery store in general.
Yeah, what other questions can we ask?
And groceries is electric appliance store a good grocery store? No, electric store.
Appliances.
Yes.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. I often ask the spec of the electric appliances, or a lot of complicated things have to buy electric appliances nowadays. So I often ask such kind of
Good.
spec. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe to ask some questions, even at the appliance store, you can say, do you have, I'm, oops, looking for, where is or are, for example. You can also use these in the grocery store. Do you have bananas from the Canary Islands, for example? I'm looking for this spice. I don't know, basil, for example. Where is, where are, okay. So different questions. All right, perfect. So why don't we go to the next slide here? Okay. And again, now we have some more specific things here. It says, where do you think the questions belong? Type the number. Well, I can't write here, but okay. So very similar. Some are the same. Not all of them. So number 1 says, can I have 6 red apples, please? Are we at a bank, Starbucks, asking for directions, clothes shop, at a fruit and vegetable shop? Where do you think I am if I ask, can I have 6 red apples, please? Which number? Unless you're typing it and I'm not. Okay, so you're typing. Okay, so number 5, perfect. Okay, so where is the museum? Alex says 3, Ken says 3, that's perfect, good. Now number 3 is, I'd like to try on a pair of jeans, please. 4 is perfect. Now number 4, I'd like to get some money out, please. Yep, as we discussed, probably at a bank, depending on the situation. And the number 5 here is, could I have an Americano, please? No sugar. Definitely at Starbucks. Perfect. Well, very good. And so let's move on here. Okay. So now we're talking about the responses. Okay. So now with the same questions, can I have 6 red apples, please? Are we going to use number 1? Of course you can. There you go. 2, how much do you want? 3, take a left and then a right. It's not very far. Number 4, okay, do you take milk? And 5, what size are you? Okay. So for question 1, we have, Looks like Ken has answered number 1. Of course you can. There you go. That's perfect. Now number 2 from above, it says, where is the museum? Which response? There you go. From below, number 3, take a left and then a right. It's not very far. Number 3 above says, I'd like to try on a pair of jeans, please. Alex says 5. And that's correct. What size are you? Number 4, I'd like to, Ken, yep, there you go. 4 from above, I'd like to get some money out, please. Yep, number 2. Oh, excuse me. And then the last one, could I have an Americano, please? No sugar. Number 4, yep. So you don't want sugar, but maybe you want milk. Okay, do you take milk? Good. Now I have one question. Okay, question number 1 from above says, can I have 6 red apples, please? Why is number 2 from below not correct? How much do you want? Granted, they're saying 6 specifically in the question. Would anyone like to explain why number 2 would not be correct? Maybe if I ask, can I have some apples, please? Why is number 2 from below, how much do you want, not correct?
Because this person said the number and how much do he or she want. So it's a bit strange.
Okay, yeah. If I take out the number, though, why is how much do you want not correct? There's something else there.
How many do you want? Because it's countable.
There you go. That's what I was looking for, more the grammar. Yep, because I saw this and I thought, So why is how much do you want perfect for the money question? I'd like to get some money out, please. How much do you want? Why is that correct?
Because money is not countable so much. How much money? Yeah.
All right, good. Yeah. I mean, money technically is countable. Obviously, we have $5, $10. However, the word money is not countable. That's the most difficult part here. So money is, yes?
Sorry. I try to think this way. Currency is countable, but money is not countable.
There you go.
Is it correct? I'm sure. But
Yeah, no, that's perfect. This is how I think of it. In general, yeah, money is uncountable because you don't have a specific amount. Then bills and coins are countable. For example, it says, do you take milk? Well, milk in this case is uncountable because we don't know how much. Okay? So liquids are uncountable as well until we give them a measurement. So if we say milk is uncountable, and then 1 glass of milk is then countable. Okay? So that's the difference there. All right. So very good. So we have a decent amount of time left. I'm kind of thinking, I'll leave this question page up. I'd like Ken and Alex to do a role play for me, okay? And so let's think of a situation. Where are we going to be? Should we be in a restaurant ordering food? Should we be at a clothing store? The bank? An appliance store? Where should our situation, where should our scenario be? Maybe a bookstore. Alex, do you like books?
Yes, I like books.
All right. Ken, you were reading this morning, you said earlier, so maybe we'd like to be at a bookstore, and maybe Ken's looking for a specific book?
Okay.
Or Alex is looking for a book. Does that sound okay? Or if you have other suggestions, that's perfectly fine. So
I'm not sure yet.
is this situation okay, or would you prefer a different situation?
Okay.
I've never had a class where we did a role play at a bookstore, so think that's great. Okay, so we need let's see, an employee and a customer. Who would like to be the employee or the customer? Do you either have a preference?
May I be a customer?
Okay, perfect. So Ken, that means you're the employee, so you'll be working at the shop, okay?
Okay.
Perfect. Good. Well, I'm going to mute myself then, and I will let you two take this away, okay?
Mhm.
Great.
Well, let's start. Hello.
Hello.
Can you help me, please?
Yes. How can I help you?
I want to buy some interesting book. May you recommend some new, maybe how it's
Mhm.
fiction?
Oh, you like fiction? Yes. Okay. Please follow me, and I got you the fiction section here in this shop.
Okay.
Here are the fiction section, and current bestsellers is uh, is displayed, and nowadays many people buy this book, this novel. So it is a very interesting fiction, or is about how can I say, is about how the human developing on the earth. Also, a bit scientific fiction type, futuristic novel. Do you like it?
I don't know. I've never heard about this author. Have you maybe some more famous author? I don't know,
Mhm.
like Bradbury or from fiction classic something.
If you prefer the classic fiction, yes. Uh, how about this book? It's called uh, Harry Potter. It's not a classic, sorry. It's called I forgot the name. Sherlock Holmes. Do you like detective story? It's classic.
Detective story is not very interesting for me. I like something about how
Mm.
it's space discoveries, space traveling.
Mhm.
Maybe what specific I don't know.
Mm. Okay. If you like space discovery or I know the one classic book about that. 2001 Space Odyssey by Arthur C. Clarke. This book is
Yes,
long time bestseller. It's very interesting.
it's a great choice. I saw the film and I how it's I want to read this novel for a long time, but uh, I I I I cannot find it before. Thank you. I'll buy it.
You're welcome, sir. It's my pleasure.
Oh, how much is the cost? How much is the price?
Since it is a paperback, price will be price is $5, $5. But if you prefer to buy it in hardcover, price will be $20, $20. Sorry. Which do you prefer? Hardcover, paperback?
No. I want to buy the variant from $5, the paperback.
Okay. Nice choice. Sorry. Yes. So, and this is and do you need the cover on the book, or do you want? If so,
No, thank you. I
okay,
needn't. I always care about my book.
okay. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
All right, fantastic. That was great. I loved how I like the interaction a lot. That was actually really good. So perfect. And of course, I wanted to get those questions in there too. How much? So that was really good. Ken, you asked a lot of great questions. The hardcover paperback was fantastic. I put the $5 in there, which is very colloquial for $5.
Is it okay to say as a staff, $5 is too casual, or
It depends. I would say if the client or customer is about the same age as you or maybe younger, sure. If they're older, maybe not, just because bucks is
okay?
pretty colloquial, pretty informal. They do the
Okay.
same thing here. All right. See you, Alex. They do the same thing here. They actually say turkeys. It's kind of funny. But yeah. That's, I guess, the only kind of situation that I wouldn't use bucks. It is really informal, but that's okay. Do you have other questions now that Alex is gone? Any other questions?
Yes. My friend said when he went to America, he wanted to have a cream in the coffee. So he
Mhm.
said, "I like to have a milk." But he said coffee shop brought him to a cup of milk, not a cream. So I was wondering, milk is okay to say in a coffee shop to ask
Yeah. Well, cream is,
cream.
there's two different kind of creams, and I'm not really sure. For
So milk would
example,
be better to ask, maybe. Yeah.
it depends. I mean, half and half, for example, is a very typical cream. It's creamer.
Hmm.
Creamer is what we say. When we say whipped cream, that's the stuff on top. You also put it on ice cream.
Hmm.
Okay. So I would say he should have asked for creamer, which is, I don't know what the difference is. It's maybe a little bit sweeter. I don't know. They have also flavored creamers
Hmm.
to add in coffee. But you can also ask for milk. But
See.
creamer is more common in the United States. That's what I can tell you.
See. That's why maybe that misunderstanding happened to him.
Yeah.
I
Oops.
see. Okay, got it. Mhm.
So I'm just gonna look that up here quick. The difference between creamer versus milk. Because I actually don't
Yeah,
know.
maybe creamer. I think we are using creamer too. It's not the milk. It's not the whipped cream. More like
No.
artificial something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's milk, coffee creamer. One is a non-dairy creamer, so maybe that's lactose.
Yeah.
I don't know if.
Usually
um.
it's not made of milk.
Mhm. 1% milk is a better choice because it has less saturated fat and cholesterol than half and half.
Mm.
Well, cream isn't good for you in general, so interesting. Maybe that's why it's maybe sweeter, maybe it's fattier, something like that. But interesting. I guess I'd never had that question before.
It's a kind of yeah. So I thought, oh, cream is. I was wondering how can we order the milk in the coffee shop? Not for the milk, for the cream. Coffee cream. Yeah.
Well, then in the
Cream.
United States, we have different kind of, I should say, levels of milk. 2%. For example, we have skim, 1%, 2%, and whole.
Yeah.
So these are all the
skim.
types. Yeah,
Mhm.
skim is supposedly the best for you. It has more water in it, and I think less quantity. I don't understand exactly. Maybe 1% has 1% of milk, and I don't know what the other is. I don't know. And then whole milk is the closest to basically when it comes out of the cow or the animal that's
Right.
whole. It's got a,
Yes.
not, it doesn't have a lot of water in it. It's very thick to drink.
Mhm.
So, let's see. Good. Any other questions related to coffee and or anything else?
So in
Grammar,
American,
any questions? Yeah.
American coffee shop, Americano is American coffee. So American coffee is not English, probably.
Well, okay. That actually is a question I've never heard of either. When I go to Starbucks, if I go to any place, I'm going to say a coffee, please. We do not say Americano. Okay?
Mhm.
That's something I learned in Spain. In Spain, they have, I don't know, 20 different types of coffee that you can order. And they all start with the base is an espresso shot. In the United States, we normally use coffee beans, and you can grind them in the minute so they're fresher, etc. But I'm trying to think. I don't know the measurements, but we use a lot more water. So much more water. I mean, people here are like, ew, Starbucks is terrible. There's so much water in it. It doesn't taste like coffee. And I'm like, come on. I love Starbucks. And I don't have one here. So we just order coffee. It's just normal to order coffee.
Okay, so maybe if you order some special food like cappuccino, you say the name, but usually you order just coffee. Coffee, please.
Exactly. And yeah, we'll just order coffee. Hi. And then you can add kind of whatever you want. If it's the flavored creamer, if it's sugar, if it's artificial sugar, I don't know, or milk, etc. I like black coffee. I don't normally add any sugar or milk to it. So it just goes on what you like, basically. And plus, another thing in the United States that's really popular is the kind of coffee, where it comes from. I don't think it's.
I know caffeine-less coffee, right? Caffeine-free coffee. Decafe.
Go to a cafe to have coffee. Trying to think. Ooh, one of my favorite coffees is mocha. It's where there's chocolate, normally milk then, and coffee. So that's one of my favorites. Sometimes I'll make it here. It's never the same. It's always best to go someplace and get one, but here they have basic coffee. Here it's just basically, your espresso, and then if it's an Americano, they add water. If it's there's so many different names. It's with a little coffee or just the espresso itself, or more milk, less milk, coffee with milk. They use condensed milk as well for some. That I thought was strange. I'd never seen that before, but trying to think. Yeah, there's just so many different types of coffees here. But they're all basic. They're not fun. I suppose cappuccino and a latte they have, but they're not fun. Like in the United States, I don't know. There's no like the caramel syrup, and there's no sprinkles, and there's really no whipped cream. So different types, but it's fun.
Yes, the Starbucks or some one convenience chain shop selling
Mhm.
like that, you know. In convenience store here nowadays, $1, 100 yen coffee is very popular, which means $1 coffee. It's not the
Okay.
instant coffee. It's ground coffee, and customer buy the cup, and customer to fill the coffee uh, in front of by using machine, press machine
Mhm.
for them. And 7-Eleven stores, a lot of convenience stores, selling such kind of coffee now. And one chain stores, convenience chain store, offer cinnamon or kind of coffee. How can I say? Cocoa sugar or a lot of spice. You know, they
Mhm.
just put it then in the beside the machine, so we can add or caramel sauce to the coffee. So we can how can I say, make our own coffee, flavor coffee by yeah.
Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, I know we have in the United States like those push button ones as well. It's more for cappuccinos and things with more sugar or the pre-mixed. You had asked before about English coffee.
I don't know English coffee. What is that?
No, there really isn't English coffee. It's mixed with alcohol, but that to me is an Irish coffee where I believe you add Jameson, a shot of
Oh,
Jameson. I actually really enjoy coffee with Baileys
mhm.
when it's the appropriate hour to drink Baileys, not in the morning for breakfast.
I
A little
see.
too
Yeah.
early.
Mhm.
Good. Well, perfect. So do you have any other questions about shopping in general? As we're coming close to the end of class time and you're the
Mhm.
only one here now, any
Mhm.
other shopping things that you'd like to talk about before we go?
Not particular, but I heard this and the American teacher teaching here, and one famous brand of creamer actually is called Cream. Spelling different, but for Americans, so when he was in the other people's house as a guest, and this cream is in front of them with coffee. So it was funny for him, but
Interesting. Yeah. Well, creep in at least my English is someone who's not very,
yeah,
can I say,
the
normal.
TLC song. Yeah,
Someone who's a little bit strange, a little bit off. Yeah. Maybe someone that creeps up and looks at you or something strange. Creep. Yeah. Or just that he's a bad person. You can say, oh, that creep stole my wallet, for example. So it's kind of like a name. My mom calls people turkeys when they're instead of bad names. She's like, that turkey. Okay, mom.
I know
So,
the TLC song, hit song called "Creep."
okay.
Yeah,
That's another, yeah, different meaning there too.
yeah, yeah,
hmm Yeah, from way back in the day,
yeah.
from a long time ago. Good, perfect. All right. Well, um, if there aren't any more questions, I think that's it. All right. And next class is Wednesday, and I believe it's the present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous. That's exactly correct. All right. So we'll take a look at some grammar on Wednesday, normal time, not Monday time. All right.
Okay.
And Ken, have a great day. Okay. Thanks
Oh,
for
you
coming.
too.
Thanks for participating. Great questions.
Thank you very much. See you.
You're welcome. All right. Bye, Ken. Bye,
Bye.
everybody. Bye bye.